Nichi Bei staff writer Derek Tahara and producer Greg Valoria visited the San Mateo Japanese Garden. Garden curator Mike Allen gives us a tour.
It all started back in the mid-60s with a number of Japanese gardeners, and they got together with some other groups and decided to build a garden here in San Mateo. And they got together and they got a great architect, landscape architect, Nagao Sakurai. I guess he's a big name in the architecture world. So he designed the garden. Between the whole groups getting all together and the sister city also donating some of the pieces in the garden, it all came together in August of '66. After Mr. Fukudami left, perhaps maybe 10 years ago, he was the last curator. We had a woman in here, Valerie Monroe, for a couple years, and I kind of helped her out for a little while, and then she left, and I kind of came into the position. We're close with the sister city of Toyonaka, and they've donated shinden, drinking fountain. We have a pagoda over here, really impressive. So we're standing under the tea house right now. When Toyonaka comes to visit, there's usually a tea ceremony here, which people really look forward to. It books up pretty fast. I'm always floored by the amount of leaves and debris that we take out of here. Probably pretty soon, the next week or so, we're gonna have to clean the pond after all the leaves fall in it in the wintertime, and we'll start pruning the pines pretty soon. And after we finish the pines, we start doing the maples, and it'll last until next fall, when I can finally rest a little bit and not worry about getting things done. So in the wintertime, a lot of people come into the garden and they don't see any fish in here, and they don't realize that the koi kind of hibernate, and they might just hang out all together under the bridge in secluded spots. So you won't see them swimming around like you do in the summertime. We brought a bird in to try to scare the other birds away, but it doesn't seem to work. That's another thing about the garden. We're always battling nature. We get herons and egrets in here. So we'll have a lot of baby fish, and we're all excited. We're gonna have some new colors, and by the end of the year, we don't have any left. Only the big ones survive. What I'm impressed with is how many people from all over the world come to this garden. It's pretty impressive. I start speaking to some of them, and they're here maybe waiting for their plane back home, and they stop by and visit the garden. I've had people that have lived in San Mateo all their life that didn't know this garden existed. So yeah, and when they come in here, they can't believe it.
Please visit the San Mateo Japanese Garden in San Mateo Central Park on weekdays 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on weekends 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is Max Nihei for Greg Valoria and Derek Tahara.